Greetings all, Shardvixen here. Alright, this is maddening crafting. We are going to do some experimenting here. So, here's what I found in my garden today. Or not today, a couple days ago. It's a nice little garter snake skin. I got a couple nice big ones in my garden area. So what we're going to do is we are going to glue it to this piece of paper. And we're going to put another one on top of it, and then we're going to squish it out. Then we're going to make vellum with it so we can see the thing through it. And then see if it turns out. I don't know. It might not. Sometimes things turn out and sometimes they don't. And that's why I bring you along for the fun of it. For the fun of it. Okay, so I would do it this way. I'm going to do it just like I would do a collaging. I get a liquid glue, something really liquidy out, and then I would stick it to that very carefully because we don't want to break it. I'm filming out in the garage. I'm hoping this will work better than the other places I have been filming. I have a little bit more room. The light source is not the best, but if it turns out that the light source isn't very good for this, then I'll bring another light source out. Okay, so that part's done. Now we gotta do a different part. I gotta find the piece of paper I want that. Okay, so now I want to coat this side too, very carefully. I want to use this white glue because when it dries, you know, it's pretty much translucent, almost invisible. So we want that invisibility. This is tracing paper, which, by the way, can be very pricey. I got this one for $1.99 at a store. Okay. So there's that. Looking good. We gotta glue some other pieces of this together. We don't really want it to just be that. So down the middle kind of thing. We want the whole page to, because I mean, if it works, I'm going to use it as a whole page. Tracing paper is always hard with the gluing because it will want to leak out or crinkle up. It's looking pretty good. We're gonna have to let it dry before I can do the other part to it. I want to use it for a dragon journal that I'm making, so this would also could be paper trail. Been experimenting with some other stuff for the fabric to do that with as well. I'm not going to share it yet because it's not quite looking the way I want it to, but I'm sure I'll get there. What I thought I'd do is, if it works the way I want to, I'll paint wings on it and make it a baby dragon instead of a snake, but give it that surrealist lookingness to it. Okay, so it has dried pretty good. Let me see if I can get closer for you. And see, so that's cool. That's exactly what I wanted. You can see everything in it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make the paper transparent with baby oil. You can do vegetable oil too. Alright, I'm not sure how this is going to work with me down here, but we'll see. It might be too dark. Now, I'm just using baby oil, but you could use, I like the vegetable oil better, but I didn't buy any yet, so. And this smells prettier, so. And this is all you do. But you're going to do front and back, not just front. And pretty much you're going to want to do, you don't have to, but it'd probably be nice to do the whole. And I know you can't see that yet, but it's just starting to pop out. So, like, you can see the design pretty well. And like I said, I don't know, but I may end up painting wings on one side of the pages. I'm not sure yet, so you want to generously put this on. If you wanted to see how I do this, there's so many ways you can make the vellum, homemade vellum paper. I mean, there's tons of ways to make it. You can even just, if you have a good printer, you can even just print on tracing paper and you will have a good vellum sheet. There's a couple of people out there who've tried some experiments. I did baby oil stuff, and I'm going to show that. I did other oils, and that's on my Madness Crafting as well. Okay, so once you do that, then you're going to take some type of buffer paper. I'm using paper towels because you can actually vellum the paper towels too if you want. And you're going to just kind of do this. Very gently, of course. And the reason you're doing this is you want to soak up as much of the excess oil as you possibly can. I'm sorry, this is really noisy. Okay. It's still going to have a greasy feel to it till it dries. Okay, so now we're going to flip it. And you can, if you want to know the difference, let me stand up. And Boo Boy's in the background making noises, so he's playing a new game. So see how clear now that is? And then notice how not clear it is on this side, but I'm going to do it on this side too, so we can see that. You can do this with lots of stuff, as long as you can get them pretty flat. It works the best. Fabric, it works with fabric too. The thing with fabric is I have to play with it a little more because I want to do it as fabric paper. But I have done it with fabric. The thing is, tissue paper, the tracing paper can be really wrinkly. So you get a real wrinkle look to it. So if that's not your thing, you might have to figure out a different way to make it work. I'm really hoping you guys can't hear him. But you can do this with flowers too. Maybe we'll do some rose ones too. Those will be pretty. I have some really pretty roses. So I'll show you how to do that too. And we'll do the fabric. The fabric one will get done too. So you're going to do this first and then you'll trim all your paper and stuff however you want it. There's a bubble right there. I didn't get it glued all the way down. I remember doing something like this as a kid, but I don't think it was baby oil we used. I don't remember what it was we used. So again, you're going to want to get a buffer. You can use the same buffer. It won't matter. Though at some point your paper towel will have soaked up as much as it can. And I'll show you that it does get very transparent. I mean, you can see the... See, I was thinking of making this a baby dragon. Put the wings on it. Put wings on it right here. Paint them on. We'll see. The vellum, once it dries, you can paint on it, you can color on it, you can do all kinds of stuff on it. Paint seems to work the best. Marker, I haven't tried markers yet, so maybe we'll do that. Alright, so see? In my hand, you can see my hand through the paper even more, but there it is. It's very shiny right now, so it's hard to see it. But like I said, I put wings on it, so that should be pretty cool.